Yep, I'll post the link to the PSI panel page. Thanks for that, Jochen. So the next question we have here is, what does the term circus or show trot mean on a dressage horse? And how do you fit a saddle for this kind of movement?
Okay, so in dressage, in other words, French word for training, we have levels when you start showing, all the way to Grand Prix or Grand Prix Special. And there's also judges in dressage who have rules to follow and call certain movements out, and they give you a mark. So years and years, when I was in Germany still, I was showing, competing, and sometimes was asked to judge. And I was asked to ring the bell when somebody shows up and does a circus trot. What is a circus trot or show trot? So if you think about the circus, when the horse comes in with a big feather on the top and they do all kinds of fancy things, and it's almost like a Spanish walk in trotting, where the back is kind of hollow, hind leg is way out, and it's just about flicking the front leg up. So in the dressage rules, or in the FEI rules, there's a big difference of a proper working trot, extended trot, or extra extended trot. So if the extended trot is not parallel with the hind leg, it's very often referred as the circus trot, like the horses do in the circus. You see in some cases where the horses are performed, they have the cutback saddles, and they really have the high horse elevated, and they really come high through the shoulder and they flick the horse forward. Sometimes you see that in the dressage courses, unfortunately, also refer to hyperextension or roll cure, when they have the horse's head very low. And there's numerous books and veterinarians and biomechanics experts who voices their concern, how brutal that is to the horse. This is why in my days, back then, the judge used to ring a bell. That was the first warning. And if you continue riding like this, you're disqualified, right, in the show. But today we see, unfortunately, a lot of horses up to the high Olympic levels who do this show trot, extended, circus trot into dressage shows, which is legally not allowed, but somehow they get away with it. So that's where the term circus trot or show trot comes from it. And we probably heard it before, often discussed in the discussion forums with roll cure or hyperextension.